Hi there. My name's Jenny Wood, and I'm just sitting outside my house, having my morning shake. And I wanted to pop on and just give a little bit about my story. And COVID is so crazy and giving so many challenges about connecting with people. And I just wanted to share who I am and that I'm here. And if you need anything, just reach out. Um, I live now in Amherstfield, Ontario. I grew up in Kingston, Ontario with my family. I moved to Ottawa for 6 years where I met my now husband. Um, we moved back to Kingston, and within a couple years, he lost his job. And that threw him into a depression that he had been probably fighting his entire life. Um, so, um, Related and unrelated, my family was also going through some chaos at the time, and we were kind of split on some big decisions and opinions. So I was feeling pretty lost and pretty alone. Um, there was many nights I would come home from work, and my husband would be in bed, and the house would be dark, and I'd eat by myself, and it was just crippling. It was crippling our relationship. It was crippling our marriage. It was crippling him for sure. Um, Over the next 10 years, I developed this relationship with food, and um, it became my comfort. So I ate myself away, and I gained 100 pounds in 10 years. So 10 pounds a year, but 100 pounds in 10 years. Um, Eventually, I myself started to slip into some situational depression, and I spoke to somebody, and they recommended that I find something that was just for me, that I had gone into protection mode, and I needed to find something that was truly just for me. So around that same time, a friend of mine offered me to come out to her barn. She knew that I loved horses. I'd always taken riding lessons growing up. I had a pony when I was little. And so I went out to her barn, and I immediately started to cry when I came in the door. The smell of the horses, the sounds they make, it all brought back incredible memories. And so I knew then that it was time for me to do something like that and with horses. And I found an incredible family farm that leased a mare to me named Dolly. And even though she was an alpha mare, um, she was the sweetest, kindest, most understanding, biggest heart, listened to me, soaked up my tears, and a lot of healing took place there. She was just, they're non-judgmental, right? And they just accept who you are and what you have. She did anyway, and just allowed me to release and heal. So there's a lot of hours spent crying in the field, but she really let me release and heal. Um, as I got stronger and started to feel better with myself, I decided that this is something that I wanted permanently in my life. So I looked to buy, and I found Texas, and he was a whole different kind of horse. So he he was a leader himself, and very strong-minded and very confident. And if we were going to work together and sort of develop a relationship and a partnership, I was going to have to step my game up a bit, and I was going to have to become that as well, or else he was just going to walk all over me. So it took me a bit to realize that that's what was happening, but Dolly had me heal, and Tex made me grow. So he it took time, but I figured out that that's what was happening. I was becoming more confident, and I've probably spent the first year with Tex saying, he's too much horse for me, he's too much horse for me. But it ended up being the best thing for me, because I recognized that I was growing as a person. Um, I was feeling happy again. I was feeling good, and this transition that I had gone through, I knew I wasn't alone. I knew that other people had it too, and I wanted to be able to share that with people. And that's when I found EAL and the Equine Connection, and looked into training there, and did my training in 2020. And but what also was happening around that time is that I was realizing I wasn't able to care for Tex the way I could because of these extra 100 pounds. And so I started looking into bariatric surgery. So I had weight loss surgery. So I had weight loss surgery in September 2020, and to date I'm down 124 pounds. I feel incredible. The weight is off. the pain is gone. I have severe osteo in my left leg, and I'm able to do much more. I went from really not being able to care for Tex properly, relied a lot on Barn family to help me out, to now I can sub in to help barn chores, and Tex and I go on these wonderful evening walks together, and it's just such a transition. I'm so excited for what's coming for me, and that I can share this out with people. But I just wanted people to know that, you know, it's a tough time right now, and we feel so disconnected from each other. And so I just want to put this out there, and as an attempt to sort of reconnect and say, hey, I'm here. We all have our stories, and, you know, I can't wait till we can all get together and meet each other again, and hear each other's stories, because you know what, we're all life changers, and whether it's our own or someone else's, we all have it in us, and I strongly believe that, and I hope to meet you all soon, and I hope this helps someone. And anyway, have a great weekend, have a great day, and I look forward to meeting everyone.